Alright, so here's yet another letter from Cicero to his wife Terentia. And just like in the last letter that we read, so Cicero isn't always the kindest to his wife, so notice how curt his tone tends to be in this letter. Alright, let's go through it one step at a time. So as normal, we get our standard greeting where we have the name of the person and the nominative right here. Let's make sure that gets marked properly. Name of the person and the nominative right here. Person writing the letter, the person they're writing to is this dative right here. Notice sui, we're using su, sua, suum because we're this person, this possessive adjective right here is referring back to the subject of the sentence. So it's Cicero saying, main verb over here, saying health. He says health, he says hello, technically, to his Terentia. Who is sui referring to? It's referring all the way back to the subject of the sentence. That's how su, sua, suum works. Alright, then we get our lovely little condition right here. Si vales, bene est. Notice just present simple, right? We have present indicative here, es endings. We have present indicative here with sum es est. These lovely verbs. So if you are doing well, it's good. It is well. And Cicero says, ego valeo. I'm doing well. Alright, this next sentence is really exciting. Primarily because Cicero mixes up the word order like crazy to make sure everything fits. So let's spend a minute, sort our way through this sentence. So first thing we see, valitudinem tuum velum ut cures diligentissime. We can see the tuum goes with valitudinem, right? Because we have another one of those possessive adjectives, your something. Valitudinous is health, your health, as a direct object of some kind. We have our velim, our verb of wishing, first person singular. I am ending here shows us it's subjunctive, and that's just because we're using a potential subjunctive here. Potential subjunctives are sometimes used to be more polite. Instead of saying, I want this to happen, volo, velum is more like, I'm wishing that this might happen, maybe. And so Latin tends to use this subjunctive form, velum, instead of volo, because it just seemed nicer to them. So we have this form of I'm wishing. Valitudinam tuam, something about your health, ut. Cures diligentissime. Alright, so we have an ut clause here. We have our verb in the ut clause, cures. We know that this e here, es, is indicating a present subjunctive, currares, first conjugation. So we know we got a present subjunctive here, diligentissime. Superlative endings here with the e, shows us it's a superlative adverb. So most diligently, kuras, you look after. So now we can think through this. Your health, I wish that you most diligently look after. And then we can see immediately that all, even translating literally word by word, we can see that valitudinem tuam actually belongs inside the ut clause, but Cicero's moved it outside the ut clause to really emphasize it. So we have velum ut valitudinem tuam diligentissime cures would be like the really standard normative Latin word order. But Cicero's playing with things, trying to emphasize different kinds of things. He's emphasizing your health and most diligently by putting those first and last. Now, as a reminder, velum ut, I wish for you to do this thing, is another way of expressing an indirect command. I wish for you that you take care of your health most diligently. Alright, moving on. Nam mihi et scriptum et nuntiatum est, te in februm subito incidisse. Alright, I think this shouldn't be there. This comma your editor put in is a really confusing thing, so I would get rid of it, because I think it throws us off about what's happening in the last part of the sentence. Notice once again, for, that's easy enough. To me, alright, dative here, not a big deal. Now notice, et scriptum et nuntiatum est. So we have both with this first et and with the second et. Now the next thing you have to notice to be able to translate this is est is here, scriptum et nuntiatum. We're clearly pairing scriptum and nuntiatum together. Est actually needs to go with both of these words, so we can put another est right there. So, for to me, it has been scriptum est, it has both been written, et nuntiatum est, and it has been announced by a messenger. The difference here is it's been written, he read it, it's been announced by a messenger who's speaking it, nuntiatum est. Now, both of these, has been written, has been announced, are head verbs. It's been announced to me that, and so as soon as we have this announcing that, it has been read that, it's been written that, it's been announced that, I have read that, we take indirect discourse. So we're looking for our accusative subject and our infinitive main verb. Here we have a perfect active infinitive, ISSE. So, for, to me, it has both been written and it has been announced that you, incedisse, have fallen. Notice this is a perfect infinitive because it's happening in a time prior to this part. So, you know, it's been written, it's been announced to me that you previously had fallen. Subito, just another adverb here, suddenly, in febrem. Now remember, in plus accusative means into, so this is into a fever. So literally, for to me it has both been written and it has been announced that you, into a fever, suddenly have fallen. So he says, hey, make sure you take care of your health, because I've heard you've been sick. Then he moves on. Quia celeriter me fecisti de Caesaris epistula certiorum, fecisti mihi gratum. Alright, so we gotta sort through what we have here. Quia, since or because. We have our main verb here, feciste, but then we have de Caesaris epistula certiorum. We're gonna get to the end of this clause here. And the next clause, fecisti mihi gratum, goes all the way to the period. So we got two clauses. Not too hard. Alright. Celeriter, remember iter is our marker for an adverb created from a third declension. Adjective, celeriter, so quickly. Me is enough, me, direct object. Feciste, remember I isti it, this is a second person. Second person singular. Perfect, active indicative from faceo. So you made. De Caesaris epistula, Caesaris would be a genitive, de doesn't go with the genitive, so we know it has to go all the way to epistula. So we know the genitive is modifying this because of how the prepositional phrase works. And then certiorum is an accusative. It has to modify another accusative, so we know it actually goes all the way back over here and modifies me. So once again, notice Cicero's carefully playing with the word order. Alright, feciste was the exact same verb as we had before. Mihi, once again we got this dative, ego. Mei, mihi, me. Gratum. Alright, and then we have our direct object. Okay, so we can translate this. Because, and we'll keep this pretty literal here, and then we'll put it in better word order later. Because or since. Celeriter, quickly. Me fecisti, you made me quickly. De Caesaris epistula, concerning the letter of Caesar, you quickly made me certiorum, more certain or aware. So, since you rapidly made me more aware, or more, concerning the epistle, the letter of Caesar, you made me more certain, if you want to be very literal. You made gratum to me. You made thankfulness to me. So, since you quickly made me more certain concerning Caesar's letter, you made thankfulness to me. Think about it. You made thankfulness to me? I'm grateful. It's a funny way of saying that, but really that's what's happening here. You made thankfulness to me. You made gratefulness to me. Both in the fact that Caesar We'll be grateful that he's aware and in the fact that his wife's aware. Alright, item post hoc. Post space hoc is really just two words after this. Item is another one of our fun little adverbs. Likewise, post hoc, likewise after this. So, from now on, item post hoc and after this. Si quid opus erit, si quid acciderit novi, cura ut sciam. Alright, so we have, once again, another beautiful condition. Si quid opus erit, boop. Si quid acciderit novi, cura ut sciam. Alright, so first thing we're going to do anytime we run into one of these conditions is we're going to find the main clause. Well, it's not si quid opus erit, it's not the second si quid accideret novi, it's cura. That's a single word. That's actually our entire main clause all by itself. Cura. Take care. Now, since we're taking care that something, we have yet another indirect command inside. We know it's an indirect command because we have take care, we have an ut clause, and we have am. Take care that I know. So, if after this, take care that I know, si quid opus erit. Si quid really is si aliquid, which just means if anything will be opus. Literally this says if anything will be a work. If anything will be important, will be necessary. If any new work, it will be. If any work shows up, you can choose a number of different ways to translate this. I like opus is work, implying this need. If there will be anything new or needful, you can take it that way. If there will be a work. If anything will have occurred, novi. This is fun. Anything often takes a genitive like this. If anything of newness will have occurred. Notice future perfect here. Future here, aro ariserit. Future perfect here, so anything of newness just is happening. If any new work just is, and if anything of newness will have happened, take care that I know. Indirect command again. Then we get a second indirect command. Take care that you are well. And then Cicero ends, Wale. Right? So just wrap it up really quick. Cicero says, Tullius says, greetings to his Terentia. If you're doing well, it's good. I'm doing well. I want you to make sure you're most diligently taking care of your health. For it's been written to me and announced that you've fallen suddenly into a fever. Since you quickly made me more certain concerning Caesar's letter, I'm grateful. Likewise after this, if anything new happens, if there's any new work, take care that I know. Take care that you're well. Peace. So, there's yet another letter from Cicero to his wife. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to email me, and we'll go from there.